Everyone talks about motivation. They say, stay motivated. Find your motivation. Motivation is the key to success. But almost no one tells you the truth. Motivation is unreliable. It feels powerful at the beginning. It makes you feel excited. It makes you feel unstoppable. But motivation doesn't stay. It fades. It disappears. Sometimes without warning. And when it disappears, most people stop. Not because they failed. Not because they weren't capable. But because they were depending on motivation. At the start of any journey, motivation feels easy. You imagine the results. You picture success. You promise yourself, this time will be different. But then real life shows up. The alarm rings early. You feel tired. The work feels boring. Progress feels slow. And suddenly, motivation is gone. That moment decides everything. Most people quit right there. They tell themselves, I'll do it tomorrow. I just need a short break. I'll start again when I feel better. And tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And next month becomes next year. Dreams don't die from failure. They die from delay. Here's the truth. Winners don't feel motivated all the time. They wake up tired. They feel lazy. They doubt themselves. They feel like quitting too. The difference is discipline. Discipline is showing up. Even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing the work. When no one is watching. Discipline is choosing long-term results over short-term comfort. Motivation says, do it when it feels good. Discipline says, do it because it matters. That's why discipline changes lives. Think about this for a moment. Imagine two people starting the same goal. One works only when they feel motivated. The other works even on bad days. At first, they look the same. But weeks pass. Then months. The motivated one keeps stopping. The disciplined one keeps moving. Slowly, quietly, consistently. And one day, the gap is impossible to ignore. That gap was built on boring days. On tired days. On days no one celebrates. Discipline doesn't need excitement. It needs commitment. And here's something important. Discipline is not something you are born with. It's something you build. One small decision at a time. You don't need extreme routines. You don't need perfect systems. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You need small promises that you actually keep. Wake up when you said you would. Do the task you planned. Finish what you started. Even if it's not perfect. Even if it's slow. Even if it's uncomfortable. Consistency beats intensity. Doing a little every day beats doing a lot once in a while. Stop waiting to feel confident. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Action comes first. Confidence comes later. You don't become disciplined by thinking about discipline. You become disciplined by acting disciplined. Even when it's boring. Even when it's uncomfortable. Even when quitting feels easier. Every disciplined action is a vote for your future self. Every time you show up, you build trust with yourself. And, over time, that trust becomes confidence. One day, you'll look back at this version of yourself. The tired one. The doubtful one. The one who almost quit. And you'll be grateful that you kept going. Because discipline did what motivation never could. It stayed. Start before you feel ready. Grind up